Yeah. Got the flight book, it's a library. I'm in that deal. Just took a flight to Bora and foreign parts like foreigners. Berry on her. Up in France, bitch, bonjour. I been come to go so we going Paris tomorrow. Only Paris we carry, spin at the mall. We doing singing Malone. My diamonds be saying, add some more change. That's the same alone. Dripping all the way from home and taking the wrong. Got the flight book, it's a library. We ain't flying solo. Tune in to the show. It's the Passport Bros. No excuse entertainment. Jay Slay on the show. Turn it up some more. It's the Passport Bros.
Yo, what's good, Passport Bros, man? Hope all is well. Happy Easter. Happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Salute. I see Ronin Travelers with Alex is in the chat. Salute, what's good, bro? And salute to all my fellow Passport Bros out there. So I got a special guest, man. You know what I mean? Big Cuzzo, man, fam. Finally got his passport, man. And, I know he's, watched my travels over the past, 5-6 years. And so, I always wanted, to see him get his passport, and be able to kind of experience some of the same things I experienced. So I'm just going to kind of, Q&A, get his perspective, man. And then if anybody got any questions, man, or even want to come up later, just let me know. So what's up, cuz? How you doing, man?
Hey, man. Living. Happy Easter.
Happy Easter to you, man. Happy Easter to you, man. So just let the people what side of the country, man, you reside, man, and anything you want to share about yourself or anything that you working on.
I'm in Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Milwaukee, that's my hometown. So, born and raised, man. So yeah, man. So just kind of just tell me what made you, or I guess what kind of made you decide to hit up Colombia for the first time? Like what made that kind of like the first country?
So Colombia, for you told me a couple times. Then I got a couple other groups of mutual friends that you know about that told me that we should go there. They've been twice, and more of like a last minute trip when I went this time. So it's more like get your passport. Boom, we was in Miami. Boom, we was in like 2 days from me getting my passport. Really, a day from me getting my passport. The next day I was in Colombia.
Okay. So you kind of lucky, man, because I read an article that it's like 3 to 6 months or backlog of people getting their passports, man. And you know what I mean? You got yours probably right in time, man.
So I did an emergency. I had them expedited. I went to Chicago to the passport agency. But went there. You got to have an appointment. So I went all the way there for nothing. But security helped me. He had me tell me Google the congressman of my city. And then from there, the congressman, I was telling to see if I get an appointment the same day. They say it ain't gonna happen that fast. But they said when is your travel date? And I gave her the date to like March 31st. She's like, what we do is we can get back to you. Let me send this to the passport agency, and They gave me a date like a week before I was gonna go. I mean, a day before I was supposed to go, but it took a week for me to get it.
Oh wow, day. Okay. Was it packed? Was the passport place packed?
Man, it went past so fast. It was faster than motor vehicle.
Wow. Damn.
I was in and out of there. It was like one no long line, probably 3 people ahead of me. I got there about my appointment was at 9:30. I got there about 9.
Mm-hmm.
I was out of there about 10. She told me come back in the afternoon about 2, and then I waited in line, but I don't know what it was. They called me. I skipped a lot of people. I don't know what it was.
Damn, that was pretty quick, man. So did you get the passport with more pages, or did you get the standard one?
I got the one you told me with the more pages.
Okay, yeah.
Hard too. So everything came up to about 250.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So I always tell guys, man, if you get your passport renewed, just get the extra pages. It's no additional cost. Just so if you travel a lot, you might run through your passport quick. So that's always good to do, man.
For sure.
So yeah, man. So Cartagena is the city. Now, did you fly into Cartagena, or did y'all fly into another city in Colombia to get to Cartagena?
No, we flew right into Cartagena.
You flew into Cartagena? Okay. So this being your first time out the country, Cartagena is like one of the most, a little frustrating airport coming in because usually it's a long line. How was that? Since you really don't have it to compare it to, like, was it bad, like waiting to go through customs, or was it pretty smooth?
That was harder than getting a passport. And you get there, you got this line that's just going zigzag. Then it's like probably 3 people to service you. So the line was like an hour.
Damn.
I was in the line an hour just to get. So once your plane landed, you get through there. You gotta get through the line. You see the little liquor store. You can get your liquor that's in the airport. Then you go past there, and then you at the baggage claim. Then like come try to help you and stuff.
Yeah. So let me read some of the chat real quick. Shout out to Garfield, man. He said it's been a while since I've caught one of your streams. I'm taking a trade. I still got 4 more months to go. I'm taking my CDL and heavy equipment operators, man. That's what's up, bro. Keep the grind going. Got my passport 2 years ago. Yes, sir. Rona Travels with Alex said, I get the extra pages and the ID card. So whichever state wants to not take my state ID, I use my passport ID. Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
You can use that wherever. He said, I wish I knew about more pages and an ID card. I did not know about that at that time. Yeah, it's good to have. So you get through immigration, man. You get your first stamp, like how did it feel like getting off the plane, man, and feeling that Colombian air, man? Like, did you feel like, man, I'm in a new country, man, or did it just feel like, man, it's just another city, another day?
Yeah, I ain't feel it yet. I ain't feel it till we got out the airport.
Okay, till you got out the airport. All right. So a lot of people that travel for the first time, sometimes using like Google Translate is new, or using WhatsApp is new. How was that? How was that? I guess how was getting acclimated to using those things for you for the first time? I think you used WhatsApp before, but like, let's say Google Translate.
Well, I suggest you check your phone carrier and make sure you can use your phone out there, because my phone work. I got T-Mobile. My phone not really working out there unless I have Wi-Fi. But I can get incoming calls. Once you ain't on the Wi-Fi no more, or that translation, you can go on your translator and click the offline version. They can use offline. But you want to, a friend of mine that was with me, he had Spectrum, and that worked out there real good.
Okay, Spectrum. Okay.
Yeah, Spectrum got phone lines now. You can switch to.
Okay. Yeah, I use AT&T.
Verizon too.
So how was it how did you feel like it was communicating with people in Cartagena, was it frustrating, or was it like, you know, a lot of people spoke English, so it wasn't that bad?
It wasn't really frustrating. It's frustrating if you're trying to get out of Cartagena and trying to talk to somebody that don't know English at the airport. You know what I mean?
Oh,
But city wise and getting to everything, everybody figured everything out.
okay. And as far as money, because some people, they like to bring American dollars. I personally prefer to pull money out the ATM. How did you have the money? Did you use a card most of the time? Did you use American dollars, or did you get Colombian pesos?
I got Colombian pesos at the airport.
Yeah, Colombian pesos at the airport. Okay. You only have to get money one time, or did you have to like get money again?
Oh, I had a lot of times.
So how was, did you, all right, so honestly, like, so when you was buying stuff in Colombian pesos, did you like try to like, did you have like a cheat sheet, or did you try to have it in your mind like, okay, how much this is in dollars, or did you just kind of pay what people said what you had to pay?
I did at first, and then I was like, so somebody, you know, they'll grab the money out your hand like they trying to show you, but you don't know if they taking too much. Kind of read their energy and see if they like that. But I used the Google Translate thing to some U.S. dollars for their currency, and that helped a lot.
Okay. Yeah, it was a story, man. It was a guy, man. He came to Colombia for the first time, and he got up with a chick, and I guess she told him 100 or CN in Spanish, and he thinking she was talking like pesos, but he was thinking she was talking dollars, and he gave her $100. You know what I mean? So guys got to be really, especially for the first time, you got to kind of. Some people don't really get the game, so they don't know. But you know, what I mean, you really got to understand like the currency up front, because you could be giving them more money than really what you should be,
Exactly.
just because of how they talk, and you're not knowing the lingo. So so what was kind of like y'all activities, like places you went, restaurants, things like that?
I forgot the name of the restaurant we went there, but it was a seafood restaurant not too far from our Airbnb. We stayed inside of Old Town.
Yeah.
So most of the time we ate inside of there, Old Town. We did the ATVs.
Okay.
We did the boat road. We did the jet skis on the island when we got to the island.
Okay.
And other than that, we did clubbing.
Okay. Yeah, a lot of guys, they don't really, I mean, I ain't gonna generalize, but you know, most guys, they just go for the nightlife. They don't really get into like some of the things you mentioned.
Right.
You know, how was that? Was it fun? You know, doing those things?
Yeah, the AT was fun. I want to say we went to Cholo, went some.
Cholon.
Cholon. That's where we rode the ATVs around.
Okay.
Pretty fun.
What did you think about the food?
Food was great.
Food was great.
I ain't got no complaints on the food.
Okay. So yeah. So as far as the nightlife, man, you know, a lot of guys been to Cartagena where they seen videos, man. What was your first impression of the nightlife, and like and then compare it to any place you've seen in the U.S.?
Ain't no comparison. It's different. It's like the clubs don't look as great in the inside, but it's all about the people.
Yeah.
It might not look lavish as Miami, but the vibe is there. You know what I'm saying? The music, and they playing, you know what I'm saying, American music.
Yeah. No, that's right, man. The vibe is play American music. It do got that Miami vibe. Like you said, man, the atmosphere is so much different, man. So I was thinking about, so we kind of had a little conversation earlier, man. So I know you was telling me like by you being in the US and by you accustomed to like, you know, having women and dating women, you wasn't as pressed as maybe other guys is. Kind of explain why you may not have been as pressed as far as, you know, the girls and stuff like that?
I don't know. It's kind of how how we grew up. Like let's like talk about fighting, and your mom raised you and be like, he human just like you is. He bleeds just like you bleed. That's how I look at the women. Like they damn near the same, but they do. I ain't gonna say they are the same, but
Yeah.
that's how I looked at them. You know what I'm saying? You just speak a different language. Were they beautiful? Yes, but you got something. You got a lot of beautiful women in America too, though.
Right.
Away from American women, but yeah, you go over there, definitely different.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Did you see in Cartagena, like as far as like the different complexions? What was kind of like your viewpoint of Cartagena? Like white, black, in between. Like what did that look like to you?
I seen a lot of black, mainly seen like black. My complexion, or darker. They basically look like us, and then they'll start talking Spanish. You know what I mean?
Exactly. A lot of times they'll know some of us as Americans, especially if we're real tall, because the average Colombian not as tall as
Right.
us. That kind of be the main giveaway.
Yeah, they kept asking me, do I play basketball like, everywhere we went.
I'd be like, yeah.
Thursday, they want my hat. They want anything I got on me, they want. If I don't no dollars or nothing.
So, you know what I mean? So I know a lot of guys, the ladies is kind of like the icing on the cake, man. So, there's a lot of conversations about is foreign women better or things like that. What's your take on what could be better or is better between, let's say, your interactions with women in Colombia versus, let's say, in the United States?
The difference would be more of the translation as far as, so let's say you spin game at somebody in America that know English, it's easy.
Mm-hmm.
When you go somewhere and they don't understand what the hell you saying, it's a big difference. Texting and showing them what you saying, and dang, you ain't gonna get nowhere. But you could tell how they look at you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They choose them.
Now some say, well, they looking at you because you're American and opportunity, or do you think it's more genuine interactions as well?
It's hard to find it and know if it's genuine. But like you said, you don't know what they might want. Money, they might want citizenship. You know what I'm saying? That take time to get to know. That's like here.
That's true.
Females can pay your money in America too.
So you a good guest to have, because a lot of I would say the haters, the guys that kind of talk, have a lot to say about passport bros, whether they feel like it's a lot of incels or guys. You know what an incel is?
Yeah.
Yeah, like the dude Myron on Pit Players Club. They feel like it's a lot of dudes that don't get women and things like that. So you're a person that never had really issues with women like that. Can you see why a lot of guys, decide they want to just, date, marry, or have casual dating overseas? Can you see why? And do you think there's an issue with the man himself as far as why he can't do the same thing in the U.S.?
I think to each his own. Like, if you let's say we got somebody that ain't used to getting no females, and they go over there, yeah, they gonna get some females. But like you said, you ain't gonna know if it's genuine. But if that's what they want, that's like going to a strip club. That ain't genuine. Dudes going there, that feeling. Me personally, going to a strip club, they don't do nothing for me, because even if I done met, I done dated plenty strippers, and no, I didn't pay them. They paid me. You know what I'm saying? But you don't know. It's a difference. You go in there and you thinking you supposed to be the one paying. So, it's people that don't mind that.
Yeah.
I want to judge them on going down there and enjoying themselves. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no different than going to a strip club.
That's a good way to look at it. You know what I mean? That's a good way to look at it. Just like going to the strip club. You pay and you get whatever you want in return for the most part. You know what I mean? So, something you mentioned earlier, or when we talked, you know, you mentioned that the how do you say the smash was better, or something like that, or the as far as what is better from the what you experienced in Colombia than in the U.S.
You said the smash is better?
The sex.
Sex? I don't want to say it's better. You know, I had every race. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say it's better because I only went there one time.
Right.
3 days, so I can't even put better on it yet. It was decent, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You ain't gonna be let down.
Cause it'd be a lot of guys, it'd be a lot of YouTubers, they'll go somewhere for the first time and they'll want to kind of sell this dream and sell this fantasy to kind of get other guys to travel. And like you said, man, certain things take time. You know what I mean? And you know, in a lot of ways, a lot of women is the same, but they environment different.
Right.
How did you feel about the amount of attractive women there? Because me personally, I think that like in Colombia, I think that 8 out of 10 women is attractive. In a lot of cities in the U.S., I feel like it's like maybe 4 out of 10. You know, how did you feel about the level of attractiveness for women versus places you've been to in the U.S.?
Now that's different. That's true. As soon as I got to the airport, I seen a difference. To the Colombia, I'm like, man. Actually, no, not coming in, coming out. When I see the airport, I'm like, it's like they hire them off of looks. Cause I ain't see a bad looking one the whole time I was there. I was like, I ain't know which way to turn, who to get help from. They looked at chicks on the scene walking around on the street.
Damn.
It depends on what you like, though. I like professional.
No, I feel you. Now, do you think so? A lot of like dating coaches out here that try to say if you don't have no game in the U.S., you're not gonna succeed overseas. Do you feel like you need game?
Nah. I feel like you need basically. I feel like you by yourself, you probably get a lot of more action. Yeah. They feel like you a target then. You with a group, they might be like, you know what I'm saying? It might be more of a challenge.
Yeah.
I had girls grabbing me left and right. Somebody grabbing my private, grab my butt. Don't do that. And this in the club, on the street, in the club. And then you so overwhelmed because they all look beautiful. So you don't know. I ain't thirsty, so I'm like, let me get a chance to pick who I want fuck with tonight. You know what I'm saying? Now, as soon as we get there, the first thing I see, I came down there to fuck with the baddest bitch I ever fuck with.
Yeah. So yeah, well, did you see guys like that, man? They just so excited, man. They just grab the first thing, man.
They want to fuck the masseuse. Like, you good? I take it.
I ain't gonna lie. When I first went to Brazil, man, I went to this spot, and the first chick, man, I grabbed, man, and then when I got finished with her, I see like 10 more battered ones. I was like, damn.
Exactly what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to do. I said that. And my guy had some come through though, and he's like, everybody come with. I said, let me see the picture. You know what I'm saying? He was showing the picture. I'm like, no, that ain't what I'm looking for tonight. But I ain't gonna lie, when they came through, they looked better than what they showed on the picture. And I'm like, man, damn, I should have picked her.
Damn, man. So any advice, man? Because so I don't know if you noticed, but I would say since the end of the pandemic, man, there's been an uptick of guys getting got by women. There's a drug called scopolamine. It's a little bit more common in Medellin, but basically they put some stuff in a drink or on their body, and if you get a whiff of it, you'll be knocked out.
Right.
And then there's a lot of situations where, let's say, guys have a spot, and maybe one guy out the group, he have an issue with a chica over, let's say the price, and or whatever the case may be. He wanted to leave, and she wanted to get paid, but they didn't do nothing. So there's a lot of different situations guys get into. It seems like y'all didn't have any issues as far as the women, man. Do you got any advice on, I guess, how guys can move and not kind of get caught up in like some of the games?
I suggest you roll in a pack, because a couple people gonna be following you. You gotta watch your surrounding too. A couple people, you don't know who work with who. I feel like they all work together.
Yeah.
The old time, even the kids, you know what I mean? They could be giving information, you know what I'm saying, to where you walk to, or where your Airbnb at. So I just was very aware of my surroundings, because they'll follow you. My group didn't even notice the person that asked us for some money that we gave some money to. They still following us. I said, stop. He stopped with us. He wasn't even trying to hide it. I said, why you still following us? He knew English too. He said, I don't hang with you. It's cool. I'm like, no, it ain't cool. Like, we good, man. You know what I'm saying? We on something. He said, what you looking for, girls? I get you girls. You know what I'm saying? You don't want them to find you nothing.
Yeah.
Find that all on your own, because you don't know what they ain't doing it for free. They want something out of it. They want something out. They thirsty. You don't know what they want to do for that money. As far as the girls, I want to go nowhere they want me to go. I have them go where I want to go. You know what I'm saying? And like, you always let your guys know what you're doing and where you're going. I kept telling people, stay together. Don't wander off. You know what I'm saying? We came here together. We're going to leave together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Or at least let us know what you're doing. A couple of my guys went back to the Airbnb, but at least you told us, you know what I'm saying, that you was good. Jumped in the cab. Everything was cool. Then we had security at our Airbnb, so it was a dude in front of our Airbnb. So, like what you said, if somebody would poison us, and I'm pretty sure he'd have made sure we was straight first before he let the female leave.
Yeah. I don't know. Are you conscious of like drinks and like people like being around drinks, or do you feel like it was a moment where somebody wasn't paying attention, if y'all had liquor or something that somebody could have put something in the drink? Or
at the club, I didn't drink nothing. They let you walk in with your drinks too. So if you want to pour your drink before you leave your Airbnb or hotel, whatever it is, you're welcome to bring that in. Well, I ain't had no problems bringing mine. I'm planning on drinking at the bar, because you don't know what they're giving you. You know what I mean? And I ain't letting no bring me no drink.
What about out the crib?
Pour your own. We kept our stuff in the refrigerator. Like, it was maids. We had a maid and a butler. They weren't finna do that.
Okay.
But it depends on who you dealing with. Can't trust everybody.
Yeah, so you said roll in a pack, man. It has been not a lot, but maybe one or two situations I heard where the whole crew got drugged. was drugged and knocked out.
Oh, goofy. Hey, goofy. Ain't had nobody back. They ain't had no awareness. It depends on, look where they came from, Rob.
Yeah.
We came from where you got to pay attention to your surrounding.
Yeah, facts, man. Facts. I'm watching everything, man, because I always say this, man. Like, I know a lot of guys that want to like have like the chicas and like the jacuzzi pool and party, man. But when it came to pros, like, I wanted to be just kind of in and out. I don't really want to be chilling like that, because I don't want to be watching my back the whole time.
Exactly.
Yeah,
texting, what's going on? Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, do you think that you'll go back? Would you want to go back to Cartagena, or you want to check out some more cities?
I want to check out some more cities.
Okay. So what's on your list of countries, man, that you think that you're curious about checking out next?
You already know I'm going to Europe. See, I got my kids in Europe.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Finland. But I definitely want to check out probably Cali and Colombia. Where else you told me? Start with M.
Oh, Medellin. Medellin.
I want to check out Medellin, Brazil, DR, Mexico.
Yeah, we gonna definitely get on a trip, man. You know, I'll show you some of the spots, man. A lot of guys travel to, man. But yeah, man, I'm gonna keep it short and sweet, man. Appreciate you coming up, man. Any closing thoughts, man, or anything you want to say to the audience about your first experience, man, or any advice?
Yeah, make sure when you buying something, make sure you ask the price. Don't just order it. Remember, I told you what happened on the island. We just ordered everything. They all said $565 American dollars, and there's 6 of us. It was just what I say. We had red snapper and rice and some pineapple drinks. There was about 6 of us, so I was like, we just gonna divide it $100 each. But there ain't no way this sauce been that much. You know what I mean? So always ask first how much it is, and they only did that probably because we didn't ask how much everything was. We just like, yeah, order it, get it. So always ask first before you pay for anything or order anything.
Ronan Travels where Alex said, congratulations on getting your passport, bro.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, you definitely want to ask the prices, man, especially at them beaches, man. A lot of people be upcharging, and you definitely want to know what you're paying before you order it, man. So that's good advice, man. But yeah, man, appreciate you coming up, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in, man. Enjoy your holiday, man. And I'll catch y'all this week, man. Peace out.
All right, love, cuz.
Love.
Yeah. Got the flight book, it's a library. I'm in the DRDO. Just took a flight to Bora and foreign cars like foreigners. Berry on her. Up in France, bitch, poncho. I been come to go so we going Paris tomorrow. Only Paris we carry, spin at the mall. We doing the same alone. My diamonds be saying, add some more change. That's the same alone. Dripping all the way from home and taking the wrong. Got the flight book, it's a library. We ain't flying solo. Tune in to the show. It's the Passport Bros. No excuse entertainment. Jay Slay on the show. Turn it up some more. It's the Passport Bros.